Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Joe Kidd from this collection. And this movie came out in 1972 and stars Clint Eastwood. And I kind of don't really have much of a choice other than to compare it to the previous movie I just reviewed, Two Mules for Sister Sarah. And in comparison, there are some things that I liked better. I enjoyed the tone that I was kind of going for. I like that I wanted to be a bit more of a mature approach to this story, whereas in Two Mules for Sister Sarah, that had some cheese in it, and that kind of is what helped keep me going in that movie, whereas this movie wanted to be a bit more mature and a lot less cheese in it. And there were some shots that I did like, and there were moments that it looked impressive. And I liked some of the ideas to have like some of these, like, I guess, lack of a better term, action ideas. Like there was one scene where it's like Clint Eastwood is like has like a big pot of like water and just hits a guy's head with it. Like that was interesting. I was like, holy crap! It looks like it really hurts when you hit the guy with that. Like that was like the most interesting stuff in the movie. Just like side things like that. And this movie is only an hour and a half, thankfully, because there's not really much that the movie does. And I guess this kind of leads into like my overall feelings on the movie. I did not like this movie, sadly. I felt as though it was just a big waste of time. Nothing happened really, like very little happened in that hour and a half runtime. It's like the movie wasn't doing anything for a large majority of it. I didn't care about a single character in this movie. I didn't like where it was going. It had a mature tone. It was taking itself seriously, but in doing so, it just made the film really boring to me. Not that like a movie has to be cheesy for me to be entertained by it, but this movie just offered nothing. It had nothing. I was like falling asleep while I was watching this movie. I could barely pay attention to it. And I couldn't really tell you much else of what happens, even if I were to spoil the entire movie, because I barely remember anything about this movie. Like, I would have watched like a bunch of stuff today, but I couldn't really do that after watching this movie, because I felt as though if I were to do that, I'm going to completely forget about this movie. Like, the entire experience is just going to be eradicated from my brain, and it would be as if I watched nothing. And have I forgotten most of it? Yeah, about 90% of it is gone. Like, I can't remember anything, and as the movie was going along, it just felt like it was moving at such a slow pace. And what I mean by that is, like, I felt as though when it took like 10 minutes to get from point A to point B, it felt like 20 minutes. And then like an hour through the movie, it felt like 2 hours. And this movie genuinely felt like it was at least 3 hours long, I'm not gonna lie. Just because of how slow it was. Had an awful sense of pacing, and nothing happened for a big chunk of it. There were some cool stunts every now and then, but oh my god, like, the action is just so boring because I don't care about any of the characters. Like, they're so boring. And I like Clint Eastwood. He's not bad in the movie. He fits the role very well, but his character is just so boring to me that I'm not into it. There's no interesting characters throughout the entire film. There's nothing going on in the plot to keep me engaged. Like, there are some technical qualities that I do like about the film. It looks nice, and I liked that it looks like a movie from the 70s, because I love the look of movies from the 70s. I think that they look great, and never once did I feel like I was on a set. I felt like I was in real locations. Like, I can list off a bunch of things that I can give credit to the film, like things that I appreciate about the movie, but I mostly just appreciate the movie more than I like it. And I wish that there was something for me to chew on. Like, I was kind of with it for the first 15 minutes, just like the film setting up everything, but after that point, I just started to gradually fall asleep as it was moving along. I know I've kept saying the same thing over and over again, but I just felt incredibly exhausted and I just wanted the movie to end. And this movie was like genuinely a chore to sit through. It's like if I wasn't watching this movie to review it, I would have shut it off like, I don't know, 25 minutes in. Because, wow. Hour and a half and you basically did nothing. I mean, they do things in the movie. I don't care about anything that's going on. So, unfortunately, I can't recommend this movie. I'll never be watching this movie again. Big waste of time. Never gonna watch it again. And I'm just tired and I don't want to talk about this movie any longer. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give Joe Kidd a 4 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Joe Kidd and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for, you probably guessed it, High Plains Drifter from this collection, just to finish it off. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.